This week's episode number 19 of the Primary Colors Podcast is sponsored by Control Fitness, a black-owned fitness company based in the North Texas region where instructor Jordan, a.k.a. Cool Bruh J, doesn't just provide you fitness tips, but rather an opportunity to increase your overall lifestyle by equipping you with tools to control your health. And check it out, man. Everybody gonna be on that new year, new me type stuff.
Shout out to the niggas using that hoe, because niggas been using that hoe. That nigga send me the fucking screenshot every time.
Yes, man. I need y'all to use our code, Primary Colors Podcast Black Business, a.k.a. PCPBB, on his website, www.controlfitness.com. Get your ass in the gym. It's time to get fit. New year, new me, 2019 coming up. Let's get it, man.
Let's get it.
And it's like one of my favorite Beyonce songs, man. What up, though, B?
Said he liked the song. He was rocking with that.
I like that.
Shine down.
It's actually a great song.
Man, this one for the ones who hold me down, so we forever on the rise. Long as I got charged, never me, myself, and I. Straight up.
Niggas underestimate Big
Very
Sean.
underrated. The niggas who hold you down.
Man, this one for the ones who copped the album and they ain't need a receipt. All the internet plumbers, you know, looking for the leaks. Been trying to find middle ground like yellow lines in the street. The show is just getting started, don't worry, man, take a seat. I got mom and bro around, like, what's better than the family? Did a show at House of Blues, that shit was better than the Grammys. On the phone with my dad, trying to handle what's out of hand. Reminiscing, we used to play 5-on-5, no hand in hands.
I think that he's the most
funny man with all those times.
forgettable, legendary
Girls asking
rapper
why
in the
they
world.
call me
Yeah.
big, that shit ambiguous.
That
Rappers
nigga Dame Lillard.
lately, I can't feel that shit. Y'all used to didn't feel my shit, and now y'all like, y'all hear this shit. Detroit, nigga, say
that
what
nigga
up,
cold,
though,
he
where
not your
I be.
favorite.
Fresh as my nigga, I be. What up to Don C, the most improved player. Watch me turn that I to a V on my third LP.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. If you click that button, you know what's up, man. It's the Primary Colors Podcast. This is episode 19 on the road to number 20, man. It's December what?
18.
December 18th.
What's tomorrow?
December 19th, and that's my boy Big Racks on Zach. Ain't nothing small about him. It's my nigga birthday. Give my nigga some sirens tomorrow, man.
Damn,
Give my nigga something, bro. It's my nigga birthday tomorrow, man.
It's my nigga.
I like
Give my
that
nigga
energy.
something,
Let's
bro.
get it,
I like the energy.
It's my
Yeah.
nigga's birthday,
We
bro.
did about it.
And where my sirens at? Damn, he took. I ain't never seen Ant take so long with them sirens.
Look, I had switched over.
That nigga normally got them sirens on call, bro.
Look, I had switched over to Chrome. My bad, bro. He surprised me with that bitch.
And I ain't gonna
He
lie,
came
bro.
from fuck-
This nigga said you look like a nigga who use Internet Explorer, bro.
You look like you like surprises.
You a Mozilla Firefox type of nigga, huh?
You look like you like surprises.
Hey, it's episode 19. Let's go. I love the energy, man. So
Let's go. Hold
check
on.
this out.
Who we got in the room today?
Let's introduce the building first, man. Check this out. We got a full room. But y'all know where we live from, Dallas, Texas, and we here at Lynx Lab. AMX
Yes.
Taz behind the cameras, behind the computers, the best engineers to do it. We got Alex behind the scenes doing everything that makes it happen, man. We appreciate you, bro. But the room is full. Primary Colors Podcast, a.k.a. the Party Podcast. We got everybody in the room, man. Y'all have seen two of the people that already, y'all seen a few of the people that's already on there, right?
Archer been here.
Yeah.
He been here before.
Jason been here. Jern been here.
Yeah.
Last time we was wondering why. he was on
Actually,
the
everybody
camera.
has been here except for Cody and Sean. And
Right.
Cheech.
So check this out. I
Smoke.
got Ace Finest.
Yeah.
My man Cody's in the building with us today, man. I got the Cheech Monster. She just graduated from UNT, everybody.
Hey, shout out Jason too. Jason just graduated.
He
Jason
did.
did it. And Germ.
Oh, Jern did just graduate. What's
Yes.
up,
Damn,
yeah?
boy, this the graduation.
Hey, hold on,
after
yeah,
party.
this black excellence in the building.
Let's get it,
today.
baby.
Yes,
I
and
love it.
And I got to give a
Hey,
special
and hold
edition.
on, Archer finna start a new job.
Yeah.
Hey.
Lauren just started a new job.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Let me get the.
You know what I'm saying? Cody just started a new job.
Hey.
Sean just got
Hey,
his
hey, I
DACA
didn't
renewed.
even
Hold on,
give
Sean
that
got his
introduction.
DACA renewed though.
I didn't give that introduction, bro.
Yeah, okay.
We got Big Smoke in the building today, man. We got Big Smoke, a.k.a. King Sean. You can follow him at King Sean 3, man. This is my dude, bro.
Big Smoke and they don't want no smoke, right?
Check this out. Check this out, man. We hope that y'all are liking, subscribing, leaving comments, leaving a rating, doing something to support, man. Show the love that y'all got for us, man. We need that love in all different forms, man. So make sure y'all go check out our last episode, Y'all Won, where we talked about the rules between Cardi and Offset. We talked about Kevin Hart, Ty Dolla $ign, and his Booger Sugar escapades, and
His Booger Sugar
That nigga is
And
an
a whole-
R&B singer.
and a
I
whole
don't
lot
know
more
why y'all
funny
expect
shit.
different.
We talked about a whole lot more funny shit, man. But some of the topics were actually so good last week that we got to double back on them this week.
Backpedal.
But before we get there, a matter of fact, I'll read the topics off, man. We got Cardi and Offset again. We got to double back on that.
Yeah, 'cause there's some
Kyler
new
versus Libra.
developments, Yeah.
Kyler versus Libra. We gonna do that. Ebro, we hadn't talked about it yet, so we doing that. Nicki gonna come up and some other shit, man. We got a good show for y'all.
Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, we gonna talk about
damn,
Nicki.
how she creep her ass into this show?
Cause she
Again.
always creeping her
Again,
Grinch
man.
looking ass up in the
Speaking of the Grinch, man, Friday is the Primary Colors Podcast Christmas party.
Hey, listen, hold on.
Ugly sweater.
Everybody
Zach's
in here gonna be there except Jameis, right? Jameis the only one that got it.
Y'all gonna be fucking with
Because
him?
Jameis the only one with an excused absence. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making sure
can't give
everybody
up.
else
Y'all
is gonna
niggas
be
that get
there.
permission slips.
Look, you know what I'm saying? Look, I done spent some money. We got a little corner
Yeah.
for y'all to take pictures. You know what I'm saying? I went and got
Damn,
the props
don't
in
tell
there.
them all the
Bro, look, nah,
surprises.
nigga, I went and got the. I'm proud, bro. I went and got the prop bag. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Money
We
got
got
a
the
bounce
yeah.
house.
We in the back. Hey, no, shout out to
Water
Taylor.
guns,
Shout out
got
to Taylor.
Christmas cookies.
Yeah.
Shout out to
fucked
Taylor
up.
because she found it,
Yeah.
and also shout out Brianna because she's the one who gave me the idea.
Man,
Shout out to
man.
Bryson for finding the bitch.
Yeah. And
Well,
in
yeah.
that spirit, let's talk about Christmas a little bit, man. We actually, outside of being a Primary Colors Podcast, we're a part of a more tight-knit friend group as well. RB Entertainment. And we actually decided to sponsor a family that was less fortunate during this holiday season, and we decided to find their Christmas list. They gave it to us. We got them everything on a Christmas list. And I was really fulfilled about it, not because I feel like we did anything like super spectacular, but I feel like we showed people how easy it is to do something to change somebody's life or change somebody's holiday season. Like, it wasn't shit for us to put that money together and come together and buy them gifts for that family, you know? But that's gonna be a big deal to them, which was small for us to do.
Right.
And so we hoping that y'all going out inspiring somebody, man. That's why we having the Primary Colors Podcast Christmas party, the sock drive, man. Bring socks, bro. Bring socks to the party. But
Bring the bottles too.
there were some
Turn it
issues
up.
with the whole sponsoring of a family.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
talk about
issues
that group
came
Let's
up.
talk about it.
So
Niggas turned up.
this is a pretty prevalent topic. When you do a good deed like that, do you feel like that's something that you're able to post on social media, or that you should post on social media, or do you feel like that's something you should just ignore? Act like do it in silence. Let the good deed speak for itself, and if it was to catch wind, maybe it does. But
All
should
right,
you?
this is my first thing. This is what I want to say. If you did something, however you feel inclined to, talk about it, that's your prerogative to do. To me, it's always the people who don't do nothing
Yeah.
who critique on people who are doing something. Like, you know what I'm saying? So to me, like if I do a good deed and I'm posting it on Instagram, it's not for self-validation or, to get clout per se.
I feel that.
But I want people to see what takes minimal effort, a little bit amount of your time, so that, they may be able to imitate that behavior and say, I could do that too.
Yeah. That's one side of the story. We got another side of the
Yeah,
story.
we got another side of the story.
We got another side. What's up, Cody? How you feeling, man? Ace Spanish, bro.
I'm feeling good, bro.
How you feel about the whole
He
Christmas?
look like he finna talk his shit, bro.
I'm ready.
How you feel about showing off a good deed, man? You know how people out there like videotape themselves giving $1 to a homeless person as they're driving off or something like that. How you feel about people showcasing their good deeds like that?
See, I think you're not supposed to do something like that because when you think about it, especially it's 2018 now where everybody feel like you got to record or put everything on camera for whatever, doing everything that you do. So I feel like you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to sit here and do something good for somebody and then go out there and just freaking, oh yeah, hey y'all, this is what I did. Like, that's not cool, bro. You don't do that.
Yeah. My thing was, I was on the side of we should post a picture. I was on the side of like we should post a picture showing people like how easy it is to change someone's life because maybe it'll inspire somebody else to get off their ass and do the same thing. But I do feel that opinion, man. I feel like a lot of people do good deeds and they record it and they post it for the clout, for the Instagram likes,
Yeah.
for the retweets.
For the retweets.
And I don't necessarily fuck with that either because that's not
the
the
Vine,
spirit of
fucking
giving
man.
for the Vine. Yeah,
Okay, see, yeah. So speaking on that, bro, see, that's why I was upset earlier, about everything that went down.
Okay, hold on. Tell him. You
story.
tell him what
Okay,
happened.
so
Tell him what
let's
happened.
go a little background. Okay,
Yeah.
so before all this started, we all came together. Zach brought the idea of all of us come together and actually, sponsoring a family. So I said, and I was down for it, but I said only on two criteria that I'm not going to do it. No, we're not going to post it on social media, and we remain anonymous, meaning they don't know we did it. We just do it.
Okay.
And so,
To the family.
I'll just scroll on Twitter, just do my own thing, just on the toilet and stuff,
On the toilet.
Yeah,
This nigga said he was on the toilet.
And then
Yeah,
I see Zach
I be
posting.
getting lost doodling on my phone.
Okay, hold on.
That
Y'all,
dude
all
fall
right.
asleep.
That dude go
Y'all tripping, bro.
That dude go from 4
tripping, bro.
minutes to 20 minutes when
You
you got
get
your
your
phone.
best ideas on that bitch, though.
I keep my bad, Cody. Go ahead, bro.
And you see everything, especially that tweet. Yeah, so
You see that tweet?
yeah, so I mean, I'm just scrolling, and I see Zach posting. Oh yeah, it was Zach. Yeah, so I see Zach posted a picture. What we did, and so the minute at this point I'm just thinking like, bro, why would you do something like that? Like,
This
why would
nigga
you?
said he was disappointed in
Yeah,
you.
I really was, because I feel like when we do something for somebody, we do something for a family or someone like that in need, we shouldn't talk about it like, because everybody just want everything for clout nowadays for for attention that we really should not ask for. And I feel like the minute that any one of us do something like that,
We've lost the sight of the goal.
Exactly, and we kind of
I
go
feel that.
backwards
Yeah.
from what we're trying to achieve. And I feel like I was very happy for what we did, and then just seeing us going backwards with that just kind of
I
definitely
respect
put me in
that.
a hot seat. But
I respect that, man. I respect that, man. See, y'all ready to start the show, bro?
Let's get it.
We are the Primary Colors Podcast
You need something?
in the building, ready to start the show. Let's start it off with I got a question that kind of goes along with what we were just talking about. So, Cardi and Offset has been like at the tip of everybody's tongue lately, right? It's been a hot topic.
Yeah.
But I seen something on a TL on Twitter, and it kind of made me think like,
Yeah.
should we even be talking about celebrities? Like, should we give a fuck about what they got going on in their relationships? Like, because essentially that's what we do on the show. Like, we talk about things that are hot topics, but should we even be discussing things like celebrity business?
Hell, why not?
Yeah. Like, yeah. People associate
Who
themselves
phone
with
not on
celebrities.
silent? Put your phone on silent. I
People
heard that.
associate themselves with celebrities, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, people connect with celebrities. So, like, naturally, it feel like, friends.
Yeah.
Just like
I
fucking
ain't,
with
I, ain't
each
gonna, I
other.
ain't gonna say they feel like friends, my nigga. Them some far away friends, homie. Nah, I wouldn't say they feel like friends, but I mean like when you live your life in the spotlight, you're
Yeah.
opening yourself to other people's opinions, point blank period. Like that's
Yes.
just part of it.
Right.
Like that's just part of it.
The craziest thing, I think that's actually what the show is about, bro. Like, I had a talk with one of my bros last week, and he was basically saying, like, the Primary Colors Podcast is if you look at the name, the primary colors are the basic colors.
Yeah.
And essentially what we do is we take something that's not related to us, or it's an orange color, it's a pink color, and we break it back down to the basics, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like, this shit going on with the celebrities, like, yeah, that ain't your fucking life. Maybe you really shouldn't care, but that shit relates to you somehow because that's a situation you could one day see yourself in. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that to me got me thinking about the Cardi and Offset, and let's get into it, man.
So, let's ask the question.
Yeah, so last week, we talked about Cardi and Offset a little bit. We gave y'all some context to catch y'all up to speed. Basically, Cardi had announced that she was done with Offset because of his infidelities or whatever.
Yeah.
Offset then has now came back and apologized publicly. And what he did was Cardi was the first black female headliner of Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
A very prominent festival that takes place at different cities across the United States, right?
Yeah.
It's been in Miami, it's been in LA, it's been in the Bay Area. But Offset stops this headliner's show to come in and give an apology with flowers and say, Cardi, I miss you. And don't you got the clip for what Offset has said to Cardi or whatever?
Well, it was the clip that I found. It was pretty bad sound quality. All the sound quality that was there was like cell phones. But I do have the clip of him apologizing like on Instagram.
Yeah, he did after that, right?
Yeah. Me personally, with that concert clip, it was weird, man. It was different.
You want to play the apology clip?
Yeah, I play apology.
Play the apology clip. This is where he apologized on the gram to Cardi.
I only got one birthday wish, and that's to get my wife back, Cardi. You know what I'm saying? We're going through a
This
lot of
nigga
things
speaking
right now,
soft in the
in
hoe.
media.
Yeah, that's how you gotta speak when you apologize.
You know, I embarrassed you. I made you look crazy. Doing things I ain't had no business. I was partaking in activity that I shouldn't have been taking in. And I apologize.
I'm not gonna lie, you know what this nigga sound like, bro?
Partake
This nigga sound like he just got his ass whooped. His mama gonna make him go
Let my
apologize
nigga
to the
Offset
teacher,
get his
bro.
shit off.
Selfish,
That's literally what it sound like.
messed up husband. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a better person. I wanna get this off.
The better person is hilarious as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a better person is your apology line, nigga. That's your shit right there.
Christmas and shit.
All right, so
Yeah, so go ahead, Zach.
the question is, do y'all think that Offset is wrong for apologizing and going about it the way he went about it?
100% I do.
Okay,
And
tell me why.
I'll go in first. I believe that Offset was wrong because if the shoe was on the other foot and 2 Chainz was a headliner of a prevalent concert like Rolling Loud, and you allowed his woman to stop the show to apologize, niggas would be on her ass. And we would be on Rolling Loud's ass for allowing that shit to happen. Like, this feels a lot like, to me, when Kanye stepped in on Taylor Swift's moment.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Kanye was saying the right thing. Beyonce should have got that award, but nigga, that's not the right time for that shit. Like,
Exactly.
Like, nigga, this is her moment. Like, she's headlining Rolling Loud. Like, she has just came into stardom. And yo cheating ass wanna come in with this apology. Shit, I mean, this nigga, he cheated, bro. Like, you wanna come in with this motherfucking apology at the wrong time, bro. Like, allow her to have her moment, man. Like, and here's the thing, bro. And he has that tone that
Cardi.
Yo ass been taking too long. Goddamn, I apologize.
This nigga said, I'm sorry, bro.
Like,
I just want to tell you, I'm sorry, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. I love you,
man.
bro.
I dish it up, but that's how I feel about it, man. I feel like that shouldn't have been allowed.
Yeah.
What about you, Ant?
I mean, we gotta sit down and think about it. Cardi is at fucking work right now. Imagine pulling up on your girl job to wait. You call her boss and said, "My nigga, I'm finna pull up. Like, I ain't finna do shit, but just like I'm gonna apologize. So like, let me get my shit off. I ain't gonna shoot nobody. I ain't gonna cap this bitch up. Them niggas gonna tell you, if you don't get your stalker ass up off my goddamn phone right
Exactly.
now. Like, that shit funny as fuck. Like, literally sit down and imagine if Cardi worked at like some shit like Texas Roadhouse or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Red Lobster or some shit. This nigga Offset like, hey man, I know you up in here working right now serving these goddamn steaks, but I'm sorry, bro.
Chewing on the cheddar biscuits and shit. Get the fuck out of here, man.
She's sitting here trying to take an order. These niggas sitting here like, sir, can you please leave? Like,
Exactly.
I want to hear somebody. I want to hear somebody in the crowd.
What's your-
A woman. Can I get a woman's perspective on this?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Lo. Please step to the mic and let us know what's up.
So I agree with what you all said about Offset making her moment his, which is selfish, as well as him pulling up at her on work. Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Probably I was telling me, I've had that happen to me before in high
Oh,
school.
God
Maybe
damn.
that's why
God.
I feel like I can relate, but now you're taking me out of character. Most people have a professional self that they choose to showcase at the workplace.
Yeah.
So now I can't even be my best self because you've cut into my work in front of millions of people, let alone this is history. Like Trayvon said, you've made history, and now you're making this moment about you.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Did he get one of them visitors?
No, I was in high school.
Visitor stickers?
I was in high school. There was no visitor sticker.
That nigga just walked in with
Yes.
no card.
Literally, yes.
He walked in, that nigga was
Yes.
piggybacking like a bitch.
I just think it's selfish. It's selfish, and you make this moment about you. Like, you weren't the one that caused the relationship to end, and now again you're making this about you.
Yeah. Now, in that same token, Offset, he tweeted a little bit later like, my mess up or my flaw was in public, so I wanted my apology to be in public. God damn, I ain't buying no balloons. I'm so glad I ain't buying no balloons of y'all niggas, because y'all really would have snapped. But
Y'all really would have snapped.
but
Wait, they really made that shit a spectacle when you really sit down and think about it. Like, my nigga Offset was apologizing, the DJ was hitting the fucking
air horns and shit.
He was shooting the gunshots and shit. That nigga.
So, do you feel like with this taking place that it showcases how we as people expect women to forgive men for cheating versus how men aren't expected to necessarily do the same thing?
All right, I'm going to answer that question, but first I want to say this.
Go ahead, brother.
I want to say this.
Go ahead, brother.
I am a firm believer in making amends the way that you mess something up.
Yeah.
So if Offset cheated in public, he absolutely needs to apologize in public, 100%.
Yeah.
But some people don't understand how to apologize without making it a manipulative spectacle.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is the even bigger thing. After you've done a woman like that, I don't even know why you want her back in the first place, because she's not gonna be the same. Like, the hell that you have to go through at that point is not even worth salvaging a relationship. Like, it's cut our losses. So, ask me your question again.
Do you feel like this was a showcase of how we expect women to take men back for cheating, but the same shoe doesn't fit on the other foot?
Okay, you know what? I thought about this question literally like all day. Like, when I was on my way to work, I was like, I want to really think about this so I can articulate myself without pissing everybody off. Here's the thing. We don't necessarily expect either party to do anything, right? I'm going to tell you why men don't take women back for cheating. Y'all going to hate me for this. Men know their
Speak
worth.
your truth, King.
Men know their worth. A lot of women don't, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Ooh,
I'm gonna tell you why.
shit.
I'm gonna tell you why. We have this widely adopted and believed frame of mind that men are not shit, right?
Yo.
So it's like when all these women are believing men aren't shit, when he does shit, it's like, oh, well, he's being who he's supposed to be. He's doing exactly what I expect him to do. He's acting how he's supposed to act. So then it becomes, well, if all niggas are like this, I should just put up with his shit because we got time, we got history, we have this stamina and energy that we've invested in putting into this situation. So it's like, I lose more by going to somebody else versus staying and working this out, right? Like, so in comparison, men don't have that frame of mind. Like me, like every woman got a fair slate when she comes into my life. When we interact, like it's 0-0. You know what I'm saying? It's clean.
Yeah.
So if she does something dirty to me, when I move on and I move out, like I'm not taking that energy and applying it to something else. And I can't speak for every man, but in comparison, I genuinely believe that because women so widely believe in the idea that niggas are not shit, that they then put up with niggas not being shit.
Fuck, man. We at 21 minutes right now, but this topic too hot, bro. We gotta keep this one rolling, bro.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
keep it
Ants.
rolling.
So I want to bring up another point.
What?
I don't think that men can get the woman back even if you wanted her back.
Yes, you
because
can.
to me, women don't accidentally cheat. They cheat with purpose, nigga. They cheat with purpose. So once she gone, she up out this hoe. She deuces.
Yeah, I feel
It's
like
not like she's not gonna come back and apologize and say, "Oh, this nigga dick like fell in my pussy and like."
bro, did you really
my
have
bad.
to say that?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
My
give
bad.
him the real.
My bad. I'm giving it the real. Like that doesn't happen. Niggas say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because. If we're being honest, like the reins of cheating for men is a little looser, and like he said, in society, it's kind of like you see it happen so often that you've been like normalized.
The thing is,
Y'all niggas ain't never fucked by accident?
I don't think men necessarily cheat more or less than women. To be quite honest,
I think it's more normalized than for men, though. That's what I mean.
It's normalized because women are so caught up in trying to catch you doing whatever it is that you're doing. Like men, when we make the decision to commit to you, I'm not thinking about you messing with somebody else because you fucking with me. Like,
Yeah.
that thought never crosses my mind. So I would never even make a grievance like, oh, damn, she out here probably doing that. One thing men have is pride.
Yeah.
Pride translates to ego. Ego translates to, man, hell no, she ain't messing with nobody else. Not when she got this over here.
Yeah.
Are you crazy? Whereas it's completely different for women.
And
in
the
my
other,
opinion.
other part to add on to that is men put a lot of value in stock of a woman based on sex, right?
What?
Yeah, niggas do. Think about it. How many niggas say, I ain't having sex, I ain't fucking dating no woman with over this amount of bodies, or if she fuck this and this and this type person. Women don't typically say that. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
That's true.
you know what I'm saying? So,
Beggars can't be choosers, bro.
wow.
Ah, damn.
I'm not saying.
that
deserves a gunshot.
No, listen. But here's the thing.
My nigga Jason face
No,
right
check me
now
out.
said
Check
it
me
all.
out. Let me explain my thought process. I don't literally mean women are beggars.
Go
Like,
ahead.
I don't literally mean that.
Go ahead,
But when
man.
you're not the pursuer, you don't make the rules to the game. You don't make the rules to the game. You know what I'm saying? And if go ahead.
Y'all wanna chime in?
Come, yes, we want to hear you,
Jerm,
Lauren.
you want to chime in? The fellas trying to stay off this subject. Y'all hilarious.
I really do want a woman to chime in.
Hell yeah, that's some good questions,
I
man.
really do want a woman to chime in.
Cause y'all ain't never fucked nobody on accident. Come on now, goddammit.
Jerm, don't say nothing. You didn't do
I feel
anything.
like men don't take the responsibility of cheating. Like Ant said,
I agree with that
with
too.
Women, if we do it, then we're gonna just leave, and we made this decision, and this is what it is. Period. We're not gonna come take me back, come be with me. I'm sorry. We just take the responsibility and move forward.
Yeah.
Offset is a prime example of you trying to own it later in the public, and it sounds good, but just because you made a public mistake doesn't mean you need to come to my show, change the set design, and make this about.
Now,
you know,
yeah,
you think
I
you're
agree
making
with
it
that
about
100%.
me, and it's not. It's still about you.
I agree with that 100%. Like I said, like I don't think Offset went about that the right way. It was very manipulative.
Yeah.
But you can make your grievances in public the appropriate way. But this is a lesson. You see, Jay-Z was out here doing all that goddamn dirt. None of us heard nothing about it. It made it a whole hell of a lot easier for Beyonce to take them back. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you can keep your business, you allow people the time, the freedom, and the lack of pressure to make the decisions that they want to make or to go through the emotions to come to a decision.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you really want to go and do dirty shit, like, at least do that whole responsibly. Like,
And you
quit
gotta
being
have-
so stupid in public about it. Like,
You gotta have your cheating apology together too.
nigga, there ain't no apology.
You gotta have your cheating apology.
There's nothing you can do.
So what you saying? It's a format to apologize to the
Look,
cheating?
fellas, look. I looked at
Talking that
Offset's
mic.
video.
Talking that mic. Let me know what you're talking
Hey, I
about.
looked at Offset video. He broke down the template for us, fellas. First of all, you need a soft voice. Cardi. Like, you gotta, you know that nigga Offset say, yeah, like, you know, like, Offset usually talks in a more aggressive voice, yeah?
Yeah.
So he talks in a soft voice,
Nigga,
You
don't
need to
ask
break
me
it
for
down like
confirmation.
this, the 5 points. We just going through some things.
Yeah.
That's a key point. You need to let the people know we just going through some things. You know what I'm saying? You got to mention the embarrassment. I acknowledge that you embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? And this the key right here. You got to acknowledge that I broke you and I broke your heart. That's an important piece. Wait, and this is what hooks. This is what hooks. You got to bring God into it. Can't nobody say,
Hell no.
The nigga's favorite thing is I broke my promise.
Hold
to
on.
God.
Give me some air horns. Give me some air horns. Listen, I'm proud of my nigga. Listen,
Offset had
air horn
the
me out, bro.
keys.
Air horn me out, bro. I need a second.
Hey, he had the keys.
I need a second.
He had the keys.
I need a second.
Wait, he had the keys.
So here's the thing, bro. We don't come in the Primary Colors podcast to talk no bullshit to y'all. We gonna give y'all the real straight up
Get
and
you
down.
straight up.
Listen, our shit might be problematic, but goddamn it, we gonna say what we really feeling, so we can really have a discussion about it.
2 more points.
Okay,
You
hold on.
gotta bring God into
hold
it.
on,
I got 2 more
I-
points.
You got to bring God into
I
it.
have a question I want to ask, and I
Go
want.
ahead.
I
Go
want.
ahead.
Can I get my last point off?
Yeah,
before
go
you-
ahead. You said 2. Now
The
it's
last
only 1.
and most important point. You need to talk about how selfish you was.
Come on, Deacon.
That's the key point. You gotta mention God. You gotta
It sound like he got some practice over here.
No.
Nigga.
Hey, optional shit for y'all niggas with kids. You gotta mention the kids. If it's the holidays, you gotta play off the holiday.
Alright.
You gotta
This
mention
nigga said, I'm
Christmas.
trying to be at the house for
Labor Day.
Thanksgiving.
Hey, whatever. Columbus Day, whatever you gotta mention. It's the holiday.
This nigga said you got to talk about St.
Hey, nigga,
Patrick's
it's
Day.
4th of July, nigga.
All right,
talking about
okay, hold on.
holidays.
I have a question I want to ask. And I want the fellas to answer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ask y'all to say y'all name. I'm not finna take your identity. None of that. When you apologizing for cheating, are you really sorry for cheating?
Not the first time, apparently. Niggas don't be sorry the first time.
Hey, to somebody that's cheated, like I said, I'm not gonna say your name if you cheated. And I know some niggas in the room is cheated, so don't make me say your name. Can somebody answer the question? When you cheat, are you really sorry for cheating?
You think they finna say they sorry if they with somebody right now? I'm not saying it. Germ is a faithful man.
God damn it.
He ace
Bro,
hood.
okay,
He
nigga,
light-skinned ace hood.
you can talk about your ex-girlfriend.
Every man in here is faithful.
We a faithful black man,
all
nigga.
right,
Hold on.
Shit. I'll be
Put
honest.
that woman
I'll be
first.
honest.
Look,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna
thank
step up because ain't nobody stepping up. Look,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wait. Before you go there,
give me my dap.
you gotta say how faithful you are and how,
No,
how
I'm
much you
definitely a
love.
faithful man.
You
I'm
definitely
faithful man. I take
dog
care of
a
my
nigga.
bleed. I take care. On me, I take care of mine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, talk that shit.
just saying, I feel like men don't apologize for what they did. They apologize like for hurting that woman because they're with that woman because of how much they love that woman, how much they care about her.
deep.
So the apology is not about
That's
what
a
they
great
did.
point.
The apology is about hurting that woman.
Wow.
That's all I need to say. But I'm a faithful man. I love mine.
So let me
Watch
then
you
ask
draw the
let me
nigga over
then
that,
ask you a
nigga.
question.
That's what you do.
Let me
That's what
then ask
do,
you a
brother.
question, and this is gonna derive a little bit from the topic.
Yeah.
Are we ever really sorry for what we do, or are we only sorry for how it makes people feel?
Go ahead,
yeah,
Tad.
Oh yeah,
please,
get in your
please,
bag,
please.
Tad.
Go ahead and get in your bag, man.
Mention how faithful you are. Don't get in trouble out here in these streets.
Pre-face. I need you to go ahead and tell them how famous you are.
Tell you love
Tell
the
them you
kids.
pre-famous.
No, I'm pretty famous.
Tell them
Pre-famous
you
AF.
faithful.
And hopefully this is not the reason why I'm gonna be famous. But no, it is actually much more complicated
Yeah.
and much deeper than we realize. Because the reason why, for example, because most of us are Christians, those who not judging.
She bring God
But
into it.
no, but seriously, when man was created,
do it.
the whole Old Testament, everyone had multiple wives.
Whoa,
As long as you could take care of yours.
Wow.
Shit, I can't take
King
care of more than
Solomon-
one.
Hold on. King Solomon, the wisest man ever, and the richest. You can Google it. But then the reason
Stay away from that
why
one.
is now because society at
We
this
going
point,
hotep. Let's get it.
at this point, society says don't put up with it. But the truth is, women have a capacity built in within them
Ooh.
to be able to handle things that
Nigga
we
told
would
us what
never
they built
handle
him with.
because
He a
we're
women
not built
engineer
that
up in
way.
this.
I do agree with that.
And the church said amen.
Ooh, sheesh.
Wow.
Sheesh. And that, oh my gosh.
Bishop T.D. Jakes, boy.
Gentlemen, we got to make a decision
T.Z.
here.
Jakes, ain't it?
We got to make a decision here. We're at 30 minutes on this topic. Y'all want to keep going?
If everybody else wants to keep talking about it, we can keep talking about it.
Let's
Like,
get it.
I don't
We
care.
can
Let's
talk.
get it. I gotta go. So, what he was saying about taking it to the biblical stance has sparked a thought inside of me.
Okay, don't say no stupid shit.
That
That's it.
the action of monogamy is actually a spiritual action because our physical beings desire more than one person. But when you operate on the level of monogamy, you are then operating on a level that surpasses your physical being and it goes into a spiritual level. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a monogamous commitment is a spiritual commitment because from the jump, I would rather be fucking these hoes if I'm
I
telling
knew
the
it was
truth.
coming.
If I'm telling these
I
truths.
knew it was coming. Wait.
So that's that Jack Daniels speaking. Let me get
That's that dynamic. You know what I'm
get back
saying?
in my bag.
Dynamic.
All right. So going back to the original topic.
these skeezers.
My question for Cheese, Jimmy, Salone, whoever wants to answer it. What is the appropriate way for Offset to go about attempting to get his woman back?
Great.
He's already cheated. We can't take that back.
Right.
How does he go about getting his woman back?
From the female perspective.
Don't all jump at once.
I don't think he should have.
Mike.
I don't think he should have interrupted her bag doing that. I think he should have. I don't know, any other way, just not during a performance because that was.
I like how you
literally-
put that.
She was the first female person to headline
Rolling Loud ever.
Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
So I don't think he should have done that because it made it about him. Like everyone remembers that performance because of him.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That made
I
it
think he
even
should have
worse.
used a different
Platform.
Shit.
I think he should have used a different way.
Hey, that
'Cause
nigga should. That
he's
nigga
already known. So.
Yeah, that nigga should have. He should have did what Travis Scott did. Put roses all over the house.
That nigga should have just hit
Go
her
ahead,
an
Jameisha.
email.
Yeah, talk your talk.
You know she
We
was
got
for
Big
this.
Smoke coming next too.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Big
let me
Smoke.
get on my
I wanna hear
tippy
Big Smoke.
toes.
Big Smoke, you get my
Okay,
mic.
you can move it down.
I'm gonna break it now. I'm good. I think the main thing here is that it's really hard to decide, like,
Yeah.
to say as a general statement, like, this is what all men need to do when they fuck up. Like,
Yeah.
because every woman needs something else, something different. Every man needs something different, like, when they've been wrong. So the most important thing here is that Offset should not have been focusing on what he wanted to do to correct his wrongs. He should have thought about what she needed, what she wanted, what would have been best for her. And, like, it was clear by her body language that was not
Oh, she
it.
was pissed.
She was upset. And then if you watch the rest of the show, she was clearly embarrassed. Like, she didn't even want to finish.
I agree.
Yeah,
It
she
was
actually
really
talked
apparent.
about it.
It
Yeah.
ruined her, like, entire night. So it's like, it's all about being cognizant of, like, what your partner needs. Like, you know you was doing wrong. You knew you was gonna have to apologize eventually. I love that. So you should have done something that she needed, and that's kind of just it. Like,
I really
good.
love. I actually really love that perspective.
bag right
Sean, what you got to say?
Big Smoke.
I like how you clear your throat, Big
Go
Smoke.
ahead, Big Smoke.
Yeah,
that
Jamie
throat.
Foxx.
You know,
This nigga Sean got like 10 aliases.
Yeah. I love it.
You know, it's crazy. The crazy.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Speaking of aliases, y'all know that nigga Anddddddd call me Black? Like, that's my name. Like, I be like, what's up, Pops? He be like, what up, Black?
I mean, you are black as hell, boy.
Go ahead, boss.
First things first. I feel like Offset should have, instead of going on the stage, I feel like he should have been on the sideline, like by the curtains, and just had some flowers. And so after she's done with her performance, she comes around. Ooh, ah. It would have been a good blase type of vibe. What's even more crazy is that when Offset and Cardi B was getting together, people were saying that Cardi was using Offset to get famous.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now let's see how this flipped, because now Cardi B is more famous and her net worth is more than Offset. That's the craziest thing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's segue, man. This has been a great discussion, but it's time to segue, man. We got to cut some stuff out, but we definitely finna get to this.
I don't want to cut none of this out.
We finna get to this black business and
black beef.
Let's run that back. We
finna get to this black business and black beef. So check this out, man. We gonna skip Kyler Wills and Lyra, man. They not that important, but there was a deep bag inside of there. Sierra and Future. Y'all privy to what's going on with them? They have resurfaced.
Wait,
they have
what?
resurfaced. So right now, Sierra and Future, they are undergoing court mediation right now. Over Sierra's son and Future's son over travel and custody schedules.
Okay.
Sierra, she wants to go to court with Future because he consistently will come pick up Future Jr., but he'll take Future Jr. to his grandma's house. Because he has to, you know what I'm saying, he got records to make, everything like that. So, right now, she's saying we just want mediation. It's going to turn into a custody battle if Future does not comply with that, okay?
Yeah.
So...
Explain what mediation is for people who don't know what
Hood
that
niggas
is.
do not know what that word means.
No.
So, mediation is simply like, we need a judge to be present while we set up terms about what's going to happen with baby Future. So
actually, hood niggas definitely know what that term means in child support battles. Fuck you mean?
Let's go there. Why is there a lower bar set for men as parents than women?
Ooh. I think
because men are supposed to be providers. How you taking care? How you providing if you taking care of children?
I don't even know if it's that. I think it's more has to do with those.
You supposed to be
9 months.
at work, bro.
Think about those 9 months. That 9 months you're connected with another person.
Lauren got a problem with what I said.
I mean, niggas literally slander Beyonce for allegedly having a surrogate. You didn't carry those babies.
Nigga, they ain't even raised a baby. Shit. Like, how you gonna be mad at that? You know what that do to your body?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Your stomach could be ruined forever. Like,
Beyonce is the biggest star ever, and she decided to have a surrogate to continue being the biggest star ever because it wasn't a good time in her career. And this is alleged, bro. Like, she said she carried the baby, then she carried the baby. You know what I mean? But it's alleged that she had the surrogate because she wanted to make sure that she's still on the track to being the biggest star ever.
With surrogates, do they use the sperm in the woman's egg?
It's literally you're the mother. It's just housed in another body.
Yeah, I don't know why people are so involved with the woman carrying the baby. Like, do you niggas like good music? Like, what the fuck? Like, do we want to miss Beyonce for 9 months, nigga? Like, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie, y'all selfish as hell for that. One,
I get that, but she's thinking the same thing. That's why we love her. Yeah. Like,
she thought of us with that.
I mean, think about it, bro.
You know what? My thing is, I just really don't know how I could ever handle being famous. Cause when y'all say shit like that, all I'm thinking is bro, fuck what y'all think.
Like, didn't she almost die with one of the babies?
That was Serena Williams.
No. I believe it was. Didn't Beyonce also have?
No, it was Serena Williams. G.
No, I think with the twins, I think she almost died. Was it not?
No.
But in both cases, either in both, right? Even in either case,
y'all know how they do black women in hospitals, though. Let's be honest,
man. Let's get to that, man.
Okay, I really don't know how they do black women in hospitals.
You don't?
It's bad.
I mean, I know it's bad, but I can't. I'm not a black woman,
right?
But you know of it.
I hope.
I hope
that I've never had that experience.
You don't know what slavery was like, but you know what that shit is like.
Yeah.
You know what that shit is like.
You really don't, bro. You
know that shit was bad.
You think you do till your ass get hit with that whip, boy?
Wait,
you get the pop and cut,
what type
boy.
of slave would you have been?
Thought you was made and you not.
He said you thought you was made and you were not.
That whole worse than being online, dog.
Next subject.
Whoa.
Next subject on the Primary Colors Podcast. We support black business and
black beef, boy.
And let me ask you a question.
So
bro.
we have Ebro versus.
Yes, let's talk about this.
We have Ebro versus the world. Okay, It's Ebro versus Kodak Black. It's Ebro versus Trick Daddy. And it's Ebro versus literally everybody.
That nigga sound like Scott Pilgrim, don't he?
Yeah. So the issue was
all the goddamn niggas.
Just to get a context,
yeah.
Kodak Black goes on to Ebro's radio show. Kodak Black is, of course, on trial right now for a rape case, right? And you know most of that is confidential. You cannot discuss that. Ebro still asks him about the rape case and asks him about rape in general.
Yeah.
Kodak Black decides that he doesn't want to continue to interview along with Ebro. They decided we both don't need to do this interview. If you ain't gonna answer the question, then let's not have the interview.
Yeah.
And so the backlash or the social frenzy behind it is the fact that why would Ebro ask Kodak something like that? As a black man, why would you ask another black man?
Ebro's not black.
He is.
That nigga light skinned as hell.
That nigga one of them New York Puerto Ricans, bro.
But Puerto Ricans are black. That's the thing.
Puerto Ricans are not black.
Black
nigga.
is a race.
Puerto
bro.
Ricans is not black.
Black is a race. You can't just be black within America. Like there are black, like Latino American. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's black people. Like it's a race, my nigga. Like it's not a ethnicity or a nationality. You know what I'm saying? Like black is a race. So you can be black and you can be like a black like. You know what I'm saying? Like Chinese
you can
person.
be a black Latino, but
yeah, this is how I think
they're not.
This is how I think of the word black. It doesn't matter how you respond to yourself. It matters how America's gonna respond to you.
Or not even America, but the world.
If you dark as fuck and you African, yes, we understand you're African, and I love that heritage, and I'd rather you celebrate that as well. But America gonna look at you as black. So
and that fucking checkbox that you check on your fucking like government documents gonna recognize you as black too.
Understand that, you know what I mean?
Yes, it does.
Anyway, but the point is Ebro versus the world. Let's get to Ebro. So here's my question. Here's my question with Ebro. So I think
It's so fucking bad. Like
that
it's
because rape culture is now so prevalent in the media and everybody's against it now, right?
Yeah.
Wait. I don't like the way you said that.
No, I'm saying that because niggas have been supporting rape culture subconsciously, bro. Like just rape
Rick
culture's
Ross
been a
did
thing
mention in the song not too long, like
rape culture's been going on and niggas are now starting to stand up for it, but it wasn't so cool to stand up for it before, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And so I was wondering, do y'all feel like Ebro used Kodak Black's situation to try to get some clout and hop on a rape wave, like the anti-rape wave right now?
I think so.
Well, I mean, hold on. First of all, anti-rape is not a wave. That should be a way of life.
Right.
Because one, that shit is against the. Like that should be a way of life. That's not a wave, nigga.
Yeah. Nigga, recognize who y'all talking to.
That is not a wave.
Who y'all think y'all talking to, nigga? Y'all think I'm out here advocating for rape, nigga? No.
This
nigga understand what the fuck I'm saying.
This nigga said it's a wave like it's jigging or fucking.
No.
It is a wave.
It is a wave.
I'm telling you,
like
everybody
it's a
wants to
topic
be
of
the
conversation like that. Niggas don't necessarily like. It's not like they've been rocking with this shit. They just got on this shit and they trying to use it for clout. And I think that's what Ebro did because
a lot of these niggas were the same niggas that were okay with your homeboy slipping the condom off while he's fucking that girl from the back, bro. A lot of these niggas are the same niggas that are okay fucking a girl from the back and your homeboy coming and slipping in the back.
was
and
okay
she
with
don't
that
know.
Rick Ross
a lot
line,
of these
too.
niggas were the same niggas that were okay with a lot of rape culture shit, is what I'm saying.
I agree
So
with that.
now we have a wave that now we don't support rape culture. And Ebro took advantage of that nigga Kodak Black in his situation.
In your opinion,
bro.
that's how you feel?
He took advantage of that nigga, man.
You don't
Like,
feel like we like.
Come on, bro. He took advantage of that
I
nigga,
feel
man.
like
did.
it's kind of the same thing with the race stuff that's going on. If you don't say anything, then you're not taking a stance. So the same thing with Kaepernick. People have to say something for you to know how they feel or where they stand. So when you don't say anything, that means that you're just allowing it to happen. You're letting it go. So I don't know if this was really his opportunity to take advantage of it, but it made it clear that he's not condoning this behavior. Because that's what you have to do, because it's been going on so long, whether it's been racism or it's been assault, it's been going on. So if you don't say anything at all, then you're just acting like it's fine. You're supporting your favorite rapper doing whatever, like this shit isn't happening, and it is.
Ooh. That's a beautiful point. And what do you have to say to that?
Well, we as people who do podcasts and we do media, we always have a meeting before we do any type of recording or anything that's on wax, right?
Right.
We talk through everything that we're going to talk about. When we had an interview with B. Anderson, we said, this is the questions that we ask. Now, knowing that you've interviewed people in cases before, you've interviewed a ton of people, like in the middle of cases that you've ignored their cases with the same thing. Like you've ignored a lot of it. Knowing that, and you also know that historically, Kodak has not been the most articulate person. You know what I'm saying?
Kodak is actually really smart.
He's really smart, but
if
he's
you
not
listen to Kodak
articulate.
talk, he's very articulate.
He's not articulate. Like he doesn't articulate. Like, how many people in here think that you can have a great conversation about like sexual assault with Kodak? Nobody in here thinks that. Like, so why would you as
I
Ebro,
don't even
being
know if I got
somebody
a
as
great
seasoned
conversation.
as Ebro, it's not like Ebro's new to the game. He's been in this game, right? Why didn't you have that conversation with Rick Ross? Talking about when he said, I slipped a Molly in her drink, she ain't even know it. Why didn't you talk about that? Why did you go for the young rappers? And the reason we're saying this, the reason that I thought that Ebro was targeting Kodak, because Ebro historically has this vendetta against like newer rappers because he's like he's an old head. So
He's a hip hop purist.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a great term for it, actually. That's really funny. So he kind of targets these young guys. If you watch his interview with 6ix9ine, you watch any of his interviews with like Post Malone or anybody who's like younger, like even Lil Yachty, he kind of targets them like and tries to embarrass them a little bit to let people know like what he stands for. So I feel like that's what that was.
Right.
To gain new fans off of I'm a hip hop old head and I'm standing on behalf because when have you heard Ebro in the news about this? Like how many
marches you at, my nigga?
How many rape kits has he passed out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
How many town hall meetings have you had about it?
When has he been the spokesperson? And I get that, but I think the best stance is no stance at all.
What?
You don't wait.
Nah.
The no stance when I say is you say that Kodak cannot come on my show because he did this. If you feel that
that
way,
is a stance though.
that's what I mean. But like, it's not bringing him on the show to discuss it because you know Kodak is not going to be able to like discuss that first of all,
right?
And he's not going to articulate it to where it can be a very beneficial conversation. So it's almost like clickbait.
Here's my opinion. First of all, I want to say this: we live in a day and age where you don't have the choice to say I'm oblivious, I'm not aware, I'm not conscious, because there's too many things that are put in front of us every day for you not to take a stance, right? In 2018. So you absolutely have to live on a side of the issue. I completely agree with people who do not support anything that pertains to rape culture. That shit is wrong, point blank, period. Do I feel like the way Ebro went about interviewing Kodak Black was correct? No, right? Like, yeah. I don't think you should bombard people with those questions because at the end of the day, regardless of the way you cut it, if you don't support them, don't let them come on your show.
Yeah,
I completely stand by that. If you don't support him, don't surprise him with that type of question because there's still an integrity that has to be put forth as an interviewer, as somebody who asks those type of questions. Like, I wouldn't bring somebody on this podcast and say, hey, you know, so I'm saying, you know, I wouldn't bring a rapper on here and be like, hey, you know, I heard you got a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
Like, that's not conducive to anything that I'm trying to do. And I felt like that was whack on Ebro's behalf. Yeah, but I've also never really been a fan of Ebro.
That nigga wasn't even like objective about it because the case hasn't really like been decided. He kind of played the part of I'm being objective about this, but you seen what type of side he leaned to.
Wait, what?
It wasn't objective.
He initiated.
It wasn't objective. It was not objective.
I do want to say this though, and to your example about Rick Ross, you're talking about somebody who potentially, you know what I'm saying, said something in a song that may or may not have been incriminating versus somebody who's actually on trial for it. Those are two completely different things.
How many people on trial have been innocent?
That nigga innocent, nigga? Do you mean not found guilty? Because those are two different things.
How many people, like I just said, innocent? You talking about the
right? But with a lot of rape cases, you gotta listen to what Zach's saying too, though. Because
I agree.
A lot of rape cases, a lot of people don't get convicted about.
That's not what I mean.
Right.
That's not what I mean. That's not what I'm talking about. A different point. The point that I'm talking about is if you are a person that is objective and you don't agree with something, if you don't agree with something, don't allow it in your space, right?
Right.
You don't want to get the views off that. You don't want to be known to be associated with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't necessarily invite Donald Trump to this show to have a conversation about anything because I don't want to talk to that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't agree.
You can't be Kodak Black's judge and juror. That's not your place. That is not your place.
Exactly.
I agree. But are you being somebody's judge and juror if you're holding them accountable though? Because if any of you guys, as my friends, were doing that shit, fuck being that judge and juror shit. I'm gonna slap the shit out you. We can fight about it, and then I'm gonna question you.
How can you hold somebody accountable when the case has not been decided? That's what I'm saying.
Now, one thing I wish would have happened. This nigga Kodak, his media people need some fucking help, bro.
Some help.
It would have been too easy to train Kodak Black to say, I do not support rape culture, but I have an open case and I cannot talk about it. That would have deaded it right there.
Exactly.
That would have been too easy to say, I do not stand for rape culture, but I cannot talk about my situation. So fuck off, Ebro. Like, get your ass on. Yeah. And he would have been all right in that stance, bro. Like, and it would have articulated the point that he was trying to make.
Yeah.
But by him hiding behind the fact that he can't talk about it and saying, I don't want to discuss this shit, like pick another topic, it made it look like you were uncomfortable around the topic and that you were silenced
Look,
is a yes a lot of
I
times, man.
ain't doing an interview with nobody named Ebro, because that's too close to Hero, and he being Captain Saberho, bro.
But you know, it's funny. It's funny that people say that like Ebro and like academics, they may be working with like the
feds, bro. Oh God,
like,
academics, bro.
to get people to kind of speak on like things like that, and they can incriminate them using that. So that brings me to my thought, like, how do y'all feel about like people incriminating themselves on like social media, YouTube views, interviews? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do y'all feel about it?
You did it. I don't give a flying flip about anybody who had the choice, had to go through the thought process of making a decision and then made it. Like, if you did something that you were 100% accountable for, like if nobody was holding a gun to your head and you just decided to do some shit, nigga, that is your fault. Own it.
But I mean,
own it.
I think in their cases, like the entertainers, they don't necessarily have a choice because they're at work. They're working.
Nigga, you don't, bro. How many interviews you done seen Drake do? Nigga, he don't do many.
I know, but
you
he's Drake.
You go where you
know?
want to go.
That is true.
You go where you want to go.
The point I'm getting at is like everybody's not Drake. All promo does not come as easily as Drake's promo. Okay. So like just like you go to work.
A wise man said all promo ain't good promo, nigga.
I feel that, but I'm saying like the type of promo just going on a promo run, that's required of work. Like it's required by labels. It's required like them niggas can't just be like no. Because like just because you're feeling a certain way or you're feeling sad about something or you going through something at home, does that mean you stay home from work?
If I decide I want to stay home from work. But here's the thing. One thing I don't like about people trying to compare celebrity lifestyles to like regular lifestyles, what you're not realizing is that a lot of the jobs you work, nigga, you are a number, not a commodity. Celebrities, Beyonce's a commodity. Like, that talent is not necessarily replaceable. So if she doesn't feel like going to work, she has the free reign to absolutely say, oh, yeah, I'm not going.
But you're applying minorities to the majority is what I'm saying.
But we're talking about people being famous. Famous
you just
people
mentioned
are the
Drake
minority.
And, like...
famous people as a whole are the minority, nigga.
I'm saying the minority into celebrities. What I'm saying is, like, when you sign a contract, you're required to do certain things. You're required.
I understand
You're required.
That. Still the minority, though.
No, what I'm saying is you're applying minorities of people who have control over their careers, Beyonce's, Drake's, Jay-Z's. You know what I'm saying? You can't apply that to a Kodak Black. You can't apply that to a 6ix9ine because they just got in the game. Like, they don't have that control.
Hey, Chance the Rapper, I disagree with that because, like I said...
Chance the Rapper is independent. That's another minority.
Again, but my point is, Chance the Rapper made the conscious decision to never sign to anything, right? Like, that was the decision that he made. That was the thoughtful process that he went through and decided this is what's best for me. The problem with a lot of these people and people in general is that we're too caught up and too lazy to do the groundwork or the things that are necessary to put ourselves in a better position, right? Like anybody could say they can go be an entrepreneur, but if you're not really trying to go and work 80-hour weeks and not sleep and put up your own money, it's not a life that's for you.
Are you an entrepreneur?
No.
Why?
Nigga, what is this?
Wait.
What the fuck is going on in this?
Wait. I'm finna make a point.
Hey, the merch coming out in 2019, baby. I'm an entrepreneur by myself, goddamn. The merch coming out, goddamn. Pre-famous T-shirts, socks,
hey, no, Trayvon, I don't want to hear this nigga question. What's next? No,
everything. For my bald niggas, I got cream coming out for y'all, my nigga. Keep that scalp moisturized, my nigga.
Hey, Trayvon, where we going?
Where we going, Trayvon? I'm an entrepreneur in this motherfucker.
I was about to make a point.
You look like a nigga who sells shit out of his coat jacket.
I was about to make a point. Can I make a point? Just one small point.
And finna be like, can I make this point, nigga?
I just want to make a point.
And he finna have a 5-page run-on sentence.
You're gonna make this point for me.
Long-winded
Why
ass
are you not
nigga?
an entrepreneur?
Because I don't want to be.
Why?
Because I don't want to be. Because I like the convenience of going to work.
Is that not why people sign to labels and not do independent? Because they like the convenience?
Hey, I'm glad I just gave you that layup.
Is that not? Hold on, I gotta get a nigga the gunshots on this, cause
how the fuck you give yourself gunshots?
That's good. That's good.
Saying, don't you like the convenience of being able to go to somebody who already has the resources for you to be as successful as you think you possibly can?
Don't they call it a straw man where you build the argument up and then just Blow that bitch down. They call that bitch.
I mean, I just let him lay that hoe up. Like, I really gave it to him because I knew exactly what he was going to say.
I love a nigga to D-Wade, nigga to oop me.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know.
We can move on
You
now.
know your fat ass can't get up and dunk.
I love the way you
He ain't
trying to
got no
score.
bounce.
Hey, he do. Hey, that nigga do got them dunking thighs though. He look like he get up there with them calf muscles.
Say, big dog, you got on a sheep jacket. I need you not to follow the leader, ugly
I
ass
ain't gonna lie, you got
I need you
hair
not
on that
to
head.
follow the shepherd, ugly ass nigga.
Respect me, nigga. My jacket alpaca,
Hold
my
on.
nigga.
All right, hold on,
Alpaca shit.
Trayvon. Where we going? What's
Man, I want to talk because we at the close of the show, man. I want to thank everybody that came out.
Wait, can we talk about my birthday and the party? Again?
Listen. We got one more topic
That's
on the
important.
docket. We definitely got one more topic on the docket. But I want to thank everybody that came out. I want to thank everybody that's listening, from my nigga Dame in California all the way to my nigga Imani in New York. My
Yeah,
nigga,
man.
everybody that's listening to the Primary Colors podcast, we appreciate y'all. It's a lot of good content out here, and if you choose us, man, we love you for that shit. Come to the Christmas party. Last thing we want to talk about. The New Year's coming up, and a lot of people are gonna adopt that New Year, New Me mentality.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that's gonna come with a lot of flack too.
Yeah.
Niggas here, a New Year, New Me. and
Niggas
it's
don't
always
want
gonna be
niggas
that
to change.
Exactly, it's gonna be that peanut gallery in the back. Like this nigga gonna be doing the same
Your head
shit.
built
This
like a
nigga,
peanut gallery.
this nigga right here. Listen, so shit.
He got one off on you.
He got one off on me. That nigga head like a Spalding basketball. He got one off on me though.
My head look like a Spartan basketball?
Yes, nigga, you look like fucking the nigga on what's that movie?
Get it off.
I don't know.
It's a cute nigga, Loving Basketball. You really do look like that nigga.
Omar
on Loving-
Epps?
Yeah, bro, you like that nigga
I
on
do
Loving
not
Basketball.
look like Omar Epps.
You do,
Definitely
bro.
dressed like William
in that,
Chicken right
in that
now.
scene when he take that girl.
What you dress
With
like?
the kidney being
What you dress like?
signed.
And dress like a nigga in The Wire, bro.
Say, why you look like a little nigga dressed on college day?
For those y'all who
College
can't
day
see,
during homecoming
Zach
week.
has on a Howard University sweatshirt. Can't see.
That was pretty funny.
I'm a genius.
That was actually pretty funny.
So we talked a little bit earlier about people giving too much or giving too many cares about a celebrity's life.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to talk to people that give a fuck about other people's lives that's going on in their local surroundings. You know what I mean? Like, if a nigga says, like, it's a new year, new me, my nigga, cheer that nigga on, bro. Even if you know Trayvon still gonna be smoking Black and Miles in 2019, I need y'all niggas to support my decision not to do that, hoe, and encourage me, my nigga. I might stop. Goddamn.
Miles
Nigga,
ahead, huh?
I ain't got time for mites, bro.
Oh,
I ain't got time for mites and I ain't got time for butts.
Yeah.
Or ifs.
Gonna say it.
You know what
Gonna
I'm
say
saying?
it.
You
Gonna
know
say
what I'm
it.
saying?
If ifs and
You know
buts,
what I'm saying? Was candy and nuts, my nigga?
we all have a Merry Christmas, my nigga.
Oh, that was
You know what I'm
perfect
saying?
timing.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something though. Look, everybody needs supportive niggas in their circle. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got a Sean, my nigga,
Yeah.
you need a Sean in your circle.
You need a big
If
Sean.
you don't got a nigga who's gonna retweet your pictures,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Comment on them hoes and boost you.
Yeah.
Post you on the timeline and lob you, my nigga. In 2019, you need a friend like that.
Yeah,
you
you
know what
need
I'm
a
saying?
Sean.
Niggas need a
You
Cody.
need,
Thank you for that.
Niggas need a Cody. Niggas need a Archer.
Yeah.
That's what niggas
What
need,
is,
bro.
hold on, I just hear, what is Acha?
Oh, shit.
Just a cool ass nigga? You a cool ass nigga? Acha just down the road, right?
Yeah,
Nigga,
you need a
dad.
nigga like that, man.
Acha's the type of nigga, the type of friend you just take with you when you going somewhere. He ain't gonna ask no questions. He just gonna roll.
Nigga is gonna roll bad. He gonna say, damn, bro.
What type of friend is Cody? What type of friend are you, Cody?
He gonna fight for you. Oh, Cody.
Cody
is the shooter.
is the
That's
nigga.
the shooter.
Cody
He
is
can
the
catch a
nigga.
body for you.
Cody is the nigga who will catch a body. What is Ant?
And that's my all-purpose nigga. That's the nigga that you can wear to the club. You can wear that nigga in a business
Ask
meeting.
my roommate.
That's all-purpose nigga
We
right
in the
there.
bag.
I got a question.
Okay.
Is there any behaviors? Is there anything specifically that we're not taking into 2019 with us?
Bet.
And that's for y'all. That's for the crowd too. Is there anything that we're not taking into 2019?
Y'all want to go round robin? Let's go round
yeah.
robin. Jameis, you want to start with you? Anything you leaving in 2018?
I don't want to put her on spot just yet. I'll go first. Give you some time to think.
Okay, yeah, you can think about it. Yeah, take your time.
Something that we're not taking into 2019 is I want to encompass it the bullshit. Okay, I want to encompass it the bullshit because it's a lot of shit going on amongst friend groups, amongst the social climate. That is pure fuckery. It's pure. It's pure fuckery.
That nigga said it is
Pure fuckery.
My nigga, we not taking homophobia into 2019.
Okay.
We
Getting
not
the woke
taking
bag.
motherfucking.
Niggas.
We not taking rape culture into 2019. And we not taking being broke without a purpose into 2019. Goddamn, if you broke and it's your broke season because you coming up, be broke.
Yeah.
Live that, encompass it, my nigga. But if you being broke just because your ass lazy as fuck, hey, my nigga, we not taking that into 2019 for sure, my nigga.
Yeah.
So we around Robin. What we not taking into 2019 with us, dog?
Sean, what you not taking in 2019?
I had one that I forgot.
You need time?
Yeah, I
Who
need
got
time.
theirs first? Anybody can step up. Who got something we not taking into 2019 with us?
I know
man?
y'all did y'all
Hey, it's
vision
some
board
real
parties
simple.
already.
It's
I got
something.
fucked up.
It's really something real simple, but like we all tend to like say, oh, we're not gonna do this no more, and we tend to do that shit because it's so easy to do.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to leave in 2018 is procrastination, my nigga.
Oh, yeah, that was
That
mine. You
shit
stole
is so
my
simple
shit.
to it's so easy to come across.
Yeah.
Procrastination. But if you get your shit organized and in line,
Yeah.
and don't procrastinate, bro, your shit is gonna flow and you gonna make your bread. So I'm trying to leave my procrastination in 2018, my nigga. I was trying to be one of them niggas wake up like 6 o'clock in the morning and get on my shit, be to it. Get my shit organized. Oh, I got this, that, and the third today. I got this, that, and third tomorrow.
I love it.
Have shit organized, no procrastination. That's what I'm leaving. That's what I'm leaving 2018.
I love it
Shit
though.
like that.
I love it though. We not taking light skin hating into 2019. I'm done.
That's
I'm
his
done.
personal.
Niggas have
That's-
pointed out
that's
the
his-
arrows
that's
on
his
my
personal.
Hold on.
I hate on light skinned niggas a little bit too frequently.
Yeah.
I'm not taking it.
Let me ask you this
2019.
question. That mean you rocking with Steph Curry now?
Yes.
My nigga is the greatest 3-point shooter to ever live. I'm gonna give my nigga his props. All right, but he's not Bron. I want to make
That
sure
was a
y'all
lot for
understand
Trayvon. I
Bron
need
is a
y'all
dark
to
skinned nigga. What we not taking into 2019, my nigga? Go ahead. What we got?
Acha, what you not taking in 2019?
His beard like a bitch.
Whichever one you want to do, bro.
Nigga finna come out with a goatee like a bitch.
Let me see. In 2018, I'm going to stop.
This
or
is
2019. 2019. We
start
talked about it
paying
at brunch, right?
attention.
The 5-minute rule. 5-minute rule.
Okay,
right?
yeah, holla at
Done
that.
stressing, done being mad for more than 5 minutes. If it's not gonna matter, what, 5 years from now? Something.
5 years, 5
Yeah,
days,
yeah.
5 whatever, 5
God
seconds.
damn it, we leaving brunch shaming in 2018 too.
God
God
damn
damn
it.
it. In 19, niggas pull out your brunch boots, go
them
get a
square ass
mimosa.
motherfucker out.
Cody,
my
what you did in
my nigga Zach put me on the Bellinis. He put me on the Bellinis, my
put
nigga.
you-
You ain't
you just
gotta get
now
a
on the
regular
Bellinis?
mimosa.
Yeah.
Cause that
Nigga, we
orange juice
been
give me
here.
acid reflux with my old ass. So
He a new
we
nigga.
taking
Hey,
Bellinis
Cody,
into
Cody,
2019.
what you got?
got?
What you
Brunch
taking in
OGs over here.
2019? Or leaving in 2018?
So 2018, I'm living can-do attitudes. Like, you know, you gotta have this mindset where,
You gotta get it.
yeah, you exactly killer mindset.
gotta go get
you gotta
it.
be focused, tunnel vision, and get it how you leave, man.
Yeah.
All right, get it how you.
Bet, man.
Cheech, what you taking into 2019?
What we got?
When leaving in 2018?
I'm leaving low self-confidence.
Ooh.
Yes,
Ooh,
queen.
yes,
Yes,
queen.
queen.
Yes, queen.
You gotta
I'm
snap
cute
on
as
that
fuck.
one.
That's what I'm taking into
Yeah, I'm cute as fuck. I like that energy.
Big Smoke. Big Smoke, aka King Sean. Hey, y'all don't know, but y'all need to. This is the best influencer in Dallas. In Dallas, my nigga. Go and let me know.
Something like-
You know Sean don't like Sean.
like-
Sean is the most fake humble nigga I know, bro. He loves
said
his
something
spotlight,
like-
bro.
Funny thing is, I was literally about to talk about that. One thing that I'm going to leave
Get on their
is
ass.
being humble. There's the thing is I used to conceal myself into like, Sean, don't do this, don't do that.
Nigga said I would
Because what are
conceal
people
myself.
thinking about you? That's not what I'm gonna do anymore. I'm about to start pulling out big shots, half-court shots, because no humble 2K18 is gone. Yeah, y'all coming out. That's all I have to say. For all the people out there that's trying to be humble and everything because you worried about what other people are thinking about you, cut that out. 2K19, live your best life, be the best you.
Living my best life. I ain't going back in the book, nigga.
Yeah. Shoot them shots, King. Shoot them shots.
I still haven't heard from
Jason, what
we
you
haven't heard from
What you
we haven't
leaving,
heard from
Jason?
We haven't heard from the ladies, and we haven't heard from the smoothest niggas on the microphone. Big Rex on Zach,
That nigga
King
Sean
Midas with the
stole
golden
Jason's.
touch, my nigga. We need to hear what we not taking into 2019 with us.
He
Jason.
stole mine.
Being as social as I am,
Oh.
I think I'm gonna leave friends that hold me back in 2019 because I feel like I've shortchanged myself trying to bring up people with me.
Come on now.
But it's about time that, you know what I'm saying, I'll
everybody
be
can't go.
independent, and if you're not on this boat, you can't ride, you feel me? So I'm leaving bad energy and bad friends in 2019, and we're gonna get this money.
Oh, we finna get this money.
You gotta end it with
Miss
let's go
Henley.
get this money.
Ladies.
That's a cold
What we
ending.
leaving in 2018? What we taking into 2019?
Ladies.
What I'm leaving in 2018 is passive aggressiveness.
Woo!
I think
Shooting
as a
direct
woman,
shots.
Shit, hold on. Let me say something. The Lord say where 2 or 3 are gathered,
Yeah.
He is in the midst of us. And God is here today, okay? Y'all speaking something.
Don't
This
play
is a
with my
word.
Jesus.
This is
Don't
a
play with my
word.
God.
She said don't play.
Anyways, I think as a woman, you have to be able to speak confidently about what you deserve in pay, what you deserve in people, as well as what you deserve in purpose. So I want to be intentional in 2019, but making it clear that I don't have to suppress my feelings or my thoughts or, not be able to communicate
Yourself.
what I need to.
I got a question, Queen.
Yeah.
What's up?
Is the price going up?
Oh, it is.
That was about to be mine. That was
Are we
gonna
adding
be mine
tax
right
to the
there.
price?
That was about to be mine. We naming our price in 2019.
We got one more lady in the building. No.
Mama Mies.
I'm back.
She's went, yeah.
Mama Mies, what you
Okay.
got?
I'm gonna go with wasted energy, and that's a general sense because I feel like I wasted energy being insecure and these niggas, being insecure with
These
my
niggas.
job, being insecure with friendships, relationships, whatever it is. I spent a lot of time thinking about, my place in this world, and it's time for me to just know my place in this world. So in 2019, I'm gonna know.
All right, and what you got?
Man, I was actually gonna say a little along the lines of what she said. Yeah, I was piggybacking.
You a
I'm a
piggyback ass nigga, huh?
piggybacking
You
ass
built like a
nigga,
pig.
huh?
With your...
You trying to get him back up. You trying to get the rebounds and shit, huh?
He like a pig in a blanket, don't he?
Ugly.
With the ugly.
Do I look like a pig in a blanket? Or do you look like a pig in a blanket? Ugly.
A burnt pig in a blanket with your ugly ass.
Ugly.
I love it. Hold
Nigga
on.
look like a hot dog over here.
Bitch, y'all look like Ren and Stimpy with your ugly ass. Y'all look like Cat Dog with your ugly
You
ass.
built like Beavis and Butthead with your ugly
And
ass.
who you look like, Brain? And you Pinky, ain't
Boy,
your
you
ugly
got
ass
this
nigga.
buffalo ass.
This nigga got this red
Nigga look like a
redemption
newborn
ass
chick
jacket
over here.
on.
Nigga got the chickens.
Hold on, I'm not gonna lie. Ant just called this nigga a newborn chick. Like that's a very underrated joke, bro.
Chicklet.
That's a very
bald-headed. That be bald-headed. That chick be bald. We leaving them alpaca ass jackets.
This nigga Trayvon dressed like a rancher.
You need to leave that bitch at the back of the closet.
Goddamn,
That's
I need
what
a
you
beard.
need to leave.
This nigga Trayvon got that Duck Dynasty ass.
Wait. Wait, you know the shit that
This
they be
nigga look like
putting
he's
in the
gonna go
attic?
to a NASCAR race.
That
with
nigga got
your
on the
redneck
insulation
ass.
jacket. That bitch look like the shit they spray in the attic.
This nigga Trayvon got that fit from Bass Pro Shops.
Why we ripping this nigga up with this sleep
I
number
definitely-
band?
Nigga went to the Academy hunting section with you.
I got this hoe from Dick's Sporting Goods. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he got that camo.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right, and what you not taking into 2019?
Thoughtfulness. I'm not doing shit with a purpose. I'm not doing shit just to be doing it no more. Like, I figured out my purpose and I'm walking in that. That's what I'm taking to
There we go.
2019.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? We can talk about a lot of like what we leaving, but I know what I'm taking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm taking purpose with me.
Yeah.
Like,
Damn, I feel like I'm at a New Year's.
Like I believe in purpose. I believe like a lot of people do a lot of stuff because they're lost.
Yeah.
Like in 2018 and beyond, I was doing my thing, figuring out what I'm gonna do, but I was lost, right? I figured out what I'm supposed to do.
This nigga telling us his life story.
Yeah,
I love it, man.
And the thing is, you know what you're supposed to be doing because it worked too well. It go too well for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what we walking into 2019.
Look, I
with.
want you to get to the point in 2019.
I'm getting to that. I'm doing that. I've been working on. I was better.
My nigga's in his bag today.
He was in his bag.
I was in now. I told you I was gonna do that.
He was in his bag today.
Yeah.
All right, it's on me.
Big Racks, close us
Hey,
out,
look,
bro.
we closing this out. Look, we leaving lukewarm energy in 2018.
Let's
get
get
it. Everything we
110.
got, everything we want, we going to get. You know what I'm saying?
Photon.
And that's been a trend for years. You know what I'm saying? Timidness has no place in this house. It has no place in our lives. You know what I'm saying? So everything we do, we're gonna be passionate about. We're gonna be productive in the way that we do it, and we just gonna match energy. You know what I'm saying? We gonna meet energy and be energy. So shit. That's where we going. So, and you know what I'm saying? Thank you to everybody for listening. My birthday, my 24th birthday is tomorrow. The Primary Color Podcast Christmas party is on Friday. If you haven't got the address, you're going to get it. Please bring socks. And look, I'm going to ask Ant this question, and I know he going to come through for me. Ant, can you take us home right now?
Oh yeah, I got
No
you.
pauses?
I ain't no pauses,
He
baby.
leaving.
baby.
He leaving that in 2018.
Now let's say this. We live from Blinks Lab. We here.
Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We love you. We appreciate
This the
you.
vibe we on Friday, guys.
Podcast.
This the vibe we on.
God damn it, subscribe to my baby.
Subscribe. Come with the vibes on Friday. Don't be in that bitch penny loafing. We'll escort you out. Y'all seen my Instagram that I fucked up.
Till your body gets